Hello, everyone, and happy virtual day. So today is Friday, October 9th, and I'm just going to very quickly walk you through the assignment that I'm leaving for you to complete independently today. You're going to locate this assignment in our virtual day instructions and assignments folder labeled with today's date. Once you click that, the only thing that you will be able to see is this assignment right here, rhetorical argument and strategy plan. So your goal today is to continue fleshing out all of the important components of what will become your rhetorical speech. Now remember, any great speech, just like all of the speeches that we have been studying so far in this unit, combine two elements: both strong argumentation and very thoughtful use of rhetoric. All right, so in this particular graphic organizer, you are really going to be diving deep and really trying to flesh out each of these important pieces. Now, there are two tables here. The top table is going to ask you a bunch of prompting questions to which you will answer here on the right side of this table, all about the important pieces of your argument. For example, what is the subject of your speech and what relevant details and background information have you gathered about this issue? Now, I am not asking you simply to share information off of the top of your head. I'm asking you to also go out and find it. All right, this is again going to save you a ton of time next week once you actually start drafting. So please do take time today to actually do a bit of research into your topic. Try to understand this topic on a deeper level. Look at it from multiple perspectives, and then all of your findings can go right here. Next up, you have what are your personal opinions, feelings, and point of view about this subject. Now that's not going to require a lot of research, right? You're just going to go from your gut and how you feel. What will be the primary purpose of your speech? This should be carryover from class on Wednesday. Each of you completed a soapstone, which should have already identified your purpose. Please make sure that you state that in this space here. We also want to make sure that our arguments are comprised of solid claims and reasons. All right, that's the points that you make in support of why you believe what you believe. So we want to use this space here to list a minimum of 3 claims or reasons in support of your purpose and your point of view. Lastly, we know the importance of also anticipating the arguments made by our opponents. We call those counter arguments. It's very, very powerful to introduce those counter arguments within our arguments and then tear them down in the form of a rebuttal. So we want to be able to brainstorm at least one strong counterclaim here. In the bottom table, this is where you are going to be brainstorming all of the different rhetorical strategies that you are going to be incorporating into your speech. So we have space for each of our rhetorical appeals. I want you to really think to yourself, how do you plan to incorporate ethos into your speech? I'm not looking for a general answer. I'm looking for specific strategies. Specific strategies. Maybe that includes mentioning something about yourself that makes you particularly credible or relevant in this topic. Maybe that means you have specific sources that are extremely credible that you intend to use. Draw in some expert opinion or whatever it may be. But we're looking for specific examples here. Same thing goes for logos. I'm not asking generally. I'm talking about for specific facts, details, and statistics. And then last but not least, pathos. In our last box of our graphic organizer here, you also have space to brainstorm a minimum of 3 rhetorical devices that could be used in your speech. Not only do I want you to identify the rhetorical device you intend to use, but then I want you to actually brainstorm how you will use it. So for example, if you know you want to incorporate a metaphor, what metaphor could you develop that would be really powerful and relevant and well connected to what you're trying to explain? Maybe you want to use anaphora. So I want you to actually think, what would be a powerful phrase that you could repeat? Think, I have a dream, right? What phrase are you going to use to incorporate that anaphora, build that momentum and that power and that excitement? We need to have at least 3 rhetorical devices brainstormed here. All right, once this graphic organizer is complete, you are going to submit this to Schoology as part of your virtual day requirement. And then we're going to put this thing right to work next week when we meet again on Tuesday and actually start drafting your speech. All right, have a great day. Feel free to email me if you have questions or concerns.